Hey guys, it's Brennan the Paleo Dude, and welcome back to another Jurassic World review and unboxing video. Today we'll be taking a look at the Chaos Theory Epic Evolution Mapusaurus color variant. The first one that I picked up had a darker underbelly, and this one here has a lighter one. I have picked up the color variants of the Triceratops in the past. I'm currently tracking down the color variants to the Allosaurus in this lineup. I'm pretty sure there's a color variant. I saw on Instagram that there is, I think, a lighter blue or a lighter brown version, but I have yet to see it in person yet. But when I do, I'll pick that up, or maybe track it down on eBay in the future, who knows. I still have to pick up a color variation of the Dominion regular normal pack Dimetrodon. There's like a non-detail color variant or whatever. It doesn't have the dark splotch on the side, but this is kind of my start of collecting variants because Mattel, for some reason, is doing a lot of variants in this new lineup. Maybe it's a tactic to sell more figures to collectors, who knows. But this one is quite an interesting color variant. It's less striking than the Triceratops, but very noticeable. A lot more noticeable than the Allosaurus color variant. So we'll get this guy out of the way. And that was easy. There it is. On the back of the box, I think the back of each box also has the color variation. You can see this one has a lighter underbelly. I'm pretty sure if you watch my previous video, you'll see the package has the darker underbelly on this Mapusaurus. So they do know that there are color variants, and they cater the packaging to it. So that is very interesting. Just gonna move my camera over. So it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if you prefer one over the other, you can choose lighter or darker underbelly. It gives you, I guess, more variation. Or if you want to build a pack, you can have sexual dimorphism, a male and a female, depending on the color variant. But personally, I just see it as a I don't want to put it too rudely, but it's definitely a cash grab or a money pit, because I definitely had no reason to buy two Mapusaurus. It's not my favorite figure. I usually buy multiple of really nice figures, but for me, I just felt like it was an extra hassle just to track down and buy the color variant. And up here in Canada, they're like $40 each, which is insane. So it was a big loss, but I just had to get it because I didn't want to pass up that opportunity, seeing as I bought the two Triceratops color variants. But nonetheless, it does look pretty nice with the wider underbelly. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it a lot more just because this paint on the leg matches up more than this paint on the leg. It's a little bit different. This one's more orangey than the yellow-ish orange brown color on the underbelly, so it stands out a little bit more. But nonetheless, it's very cool Mattel is doing this, again, because it kind of spices up your pack building a little bit. The claws are painted, which is very surprising since it's a dark colored dinosaur. You'd expect Mattel to not want to waste that precious toe paint on a dinosaur with already black toes when they could do it on a dinosaur that's, you know, like green or something. But no, they painted the toes, which is nice. I mean, I shouldn't complain. It's a rare occurrence, and I'm glad they did it. But it's just interesting they did it on a already dark dinosaur. There's an extra detail. These guys have these spines like Godzilla that shoot up out of the back. They're not very noticeable when they're down, so it's not that big of a deal. But when you press the button, they're there. They kind of look pretty uncanny, like these things bursting out of the dinosaur's back. But interesting feature nonetheless. They have that chomp. I like their head shape, very Mapusaurus-esque. They've got a detailing very similar to that of the King Kong 2005 ? King Kong Vastasaurus Rex, or whatever they're called. They look very much like that guy. with the big kind of dark blotchy patterns and the big rock-like detail on their head, and then the scales themselves are very big and noticeable, so they kind of give that vibe. And they could definitely be a cool stand-in if you have a King Kong figure you want to have fight these guys. But yeah, no, nonetheless, Mapusaurus has a color variant. If you guys didn't know that already and are completists, be sure to track that down, put that on your radar if you want to pick up the darker version or the lighter version of Mapusaurus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it informational. Be sure to check out my previous videos. I'll have a scan code video up on these guys. I don't think the color variant has its own scan app thing, but I think the Triceratops might have. I don't know. I'll include them both in the next scan code video. And again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video then. Bye-bye.